Let's do some picks, shall we? AJ, there was a mistake on last week's scoring.
Oh, no.
You and I actually ended up tying.
Oh.
We ended up tying.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, whoa. I don't like the way you talked about that, okay? I don't like the way that kind of went down. And to be clear, I found it to be a little sketchy as well to find that out a few days later. But on that note, New York rolled in. And we had a tie last week. So 6-8-2 is my current record against you. We got 2 weeks left. So guess what, Age? This could be 8-8-2, and we go into the offseason knowing that you and I saw it the same exact way. And that's what good teammates are all about. Let's get to the picks tomorrow. Dallas at Washington. Dallas favored by 7. Who do you like? How do you like it? AJ was 66% of the bets on the Cowboys.
Man, this is tough. I picked Dallas last week and got rocked on that pick. But you know what? I'm sticking with them. Give me Dallas -7.
I'll take the Dallas Cowboys as well. Detroit Lions favored by 7.5. Traveling into Skull Country. Wemby won't be there, but there'll be a great clap.
Just saw that the Vikings have shut down Christian Darrisaw, starting left tackle who's paid a bunch of money. He's done for the year.
Okay, we don't want to hurt him going into the offseason. We know what it is.
And Max Brosmer.
Okay.
Is playing.
Take a look at his numbers.
I thought they shut him down.
No.
Save him for the offseason.
He has to be shut down.
His numbers were very good in their win last week
What were they?
against the Giants. I think they like 7 of 9 for 63, something like that.
So
Hey,
not
Kevin
bad.
O'Connell can do whatever he wants with the quarterback position. AJ, 7.5 for Detroit.
I mean, Detroit needs to win this game, obviously. Give me Detroit here, -7.5. Feels like a lot of points, but give me Detroit.
I'll do the same in Denver, 13.5 against Kansas City. We all like Denver. The team's leaving the state.
And Chris Aludakun
yeah.
is the Chiefs quarterback.
Who?
Chris Aludakun. He was the Steelers' 7th-round pick out of South Dakota State, 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Aluakun?
Oludakun, Oladukun, I believe.
Yeah,
Oos?
not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Not sure if he is an oos, but one of the things from this week people were going nuts about with Kansas City was they didn't do an injury report because they just didn't do practice that day. They just skipped it.
Andy Reid. Thank God.
Fuck
Nothing
this.
matters now, right? We just lost to the Titans. I'm meeting the family afterwards. I never met them. 3 of the teams playing on Christmas Day will be down their third-string quarterback. The Commanders will play Josh Johnson. The Vikings will play Brosmer. And the Chiefs will play Chris Oladokun. Okay, sounds good. So Denver, -13.5, H.
Stranger Things.
Yep, give me Denver right there on that one.
Okay, we're all seeing it the same way. Houston Chargers. Chargers favored by 2.5 at home, over under 39.5. Almost 60% of the bets are on Houston, just at 57%. Anything else we need to know about this game? This feels big.
Yeah, very cool stat was that C.J. Stroud's only had, a 4-game win streak 2 or 3 times in his life, and both times was ended by a Jim Harbaugh coach team.
And that was Ohio State heading to Michigan. Yep. AJ, Houston or the Chargers, 2.5's the spread.
I think this is the time that C.J. Stroud breaks that whole curse on that. So give me the Houston Texans.
I'll ride with you. Baltimore, Green Bay. Baltimore getting 3 against the Packers, who are receiving 63% of the bets. 8 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. Go ahead.
Lamar, no practice today.
Yeah. So he's probably not going to play.
That's his thing.
Yeah, but that's his thing when they play on Sundays.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, back contusion, was the only Ravens player missing in Wednesday's practice. Ravens have their final on-field workout tomorrow. Time is running out for a return, says Jonas Schaefer. Jonas Schaefer's talking about the urgency here of the situation. There's a lot of urgency for both parties here. And this game's on Peacock. People are going to be pumped about that. Baltimore getting 3. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
Who's playing quarterback for Green Bay? Do we know?
They were both limited in practice. Again, like the concussion things, guys haven't been able to come back a week later, so I don't know if Love's going to be able to. And then Malik Willis was banged up, and he basically said, like, hey, if it comes down to it, I will be ready to play on Saturday night.
AJ?
Okay, well, maybe put a guardian cap on Jordan Love, but give me Green Bay here, -3.
He took a massive shot.
Yeah, big time.
I mean, that was a old school
Nasty.
CTE era of football shot right to the face, and then landed on him too. And I appreciate he's a dog, it feels like, by all sense. So maybe he is able to get through the protocol quicker than most in this particular year. I'll take the Packers as well. We're seeing it the same age. Maybe this is the one where we go absolutely perfect. Let's go Seahawks, Panthers, J.J. Watt on the call. Seahawks favored by 7 in Carolina. Huge game for the playoffs here.
Yeah, it is. -7 does feel like a lot for the Seahawks on the road. Give me the Carolina Panthers here.
Ooh.
Most games as an underdog this season, the Titans have had 15. The Giants have had 14. The Jets have had 13. The Panthers also 13. Panthers +7 at Seahawks here, says Hembo. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to Hembo. We appreciate everything he's done for us this year and also the Quizmas questions yesterday. You like the Seahawks?
I like the Panthers here. +7.
Me too. Steelers favored by 3 against the Cleveland Browns going into Cleveland. Game obviously might mean nothing depending upon what happens in the Ravens-Packers game. Steelers favored by 3 with 75% of the bets in Cleveland. Steelers have voted well in Cleveland. Myles Garrett could get the record, though, against Pittsburgh Steelers, which would be obviously gigantic. Anything else that we're missing?
No, nothing at all except for TJ Watt back at practice. I assume he's still not going to play, but he is back at practice.
A certain outside linebacker has resumed practicing for the Steelers, says Joe Rutter from the Trib. No, he's not paying your $11 to get the blue check mark, okay, Elon? I'm a fucking journalist. I can't be bought.
Bingo.
So shout out to Joe Rutter doing that and for his dedication to his city working for the Trib down there.
Oh, and DK's out. Metcalf.
Yeah, not just this week, the next
Next
one.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And out of guarantees as well.
Yeah.
But the Steelers have said they are going to honor that moving forward.
Yeah, they said that. We'll see how it all goes. We hope the best for
Unless
everybody.
he drops a pass round 1.
He won't.
Age?
Give me Steelers on the road here.
Me as well. Cardinals taking on the Bengals. Joey Burrow, fresh off an ass beating of the Miami Dolphins. He looked very good, and he said, this is what it's about. When I'm rehabbing and not playing football, I'm miserable. Okay? When I'm playing football and it's going well, I'm happy. He basically addressed the entire I'm happy, I'm not happy situation about his future. Bengals played their best ball last week. Do you think that continues here with the Cardinals traveling in?
Yeah, I don't know who the ruler of the jungle is in Cincinnati, but I'm going to take the Bengals either way.
Yep, me as well. And we're all, hey, this might be the week, you and
Here
me,
we
Age.
go.
Can't wait. Undefeated.
Patriots, Jets. Patriots getting 81% of the bets against the Jets. What is the normal outcome between Patriots, Jets late in the season?
We just piss on their face and kind of celebrate, except for last year.
I'll take the Patriots. AJ?
Patriots for me as well.
Buccaneers, Dolphins. This one feels too easy. Give me the Dolphins +5.5 down there in Miami. Or are you taking the Dolphins or taking the Bucks?
You said this one feels too easy. I thought you were going Bucks, so I'm taking Bucks here.
That's what I did mean, which immediately made me go, all right, I guess I'll go the other way here.
No.
5.5 doesn't feel like enough for the Bucks. So this one smells to me.
Bit stinky.
This one's a little bit stinky to me.
I did see a stat. I can't remember who it was from, but in situations like this where the one team has to win or whatever to improve their playoffs or get into playoffs versus a team that has nothing to play for, the team that has nothing to play for is actually covered 60% of the time.
I'll take the Dolphins +5.5. Quinn Ewers, hey, this guy can leave the train station later and get there at the same time.
That's right.
I saw the tweet last night.
What a quote.
Saw the tweet last night. Jacksonville Jaguars traveling into a hostile
Yeah.
Lucas Oil Stadium. Fresh off a masterclass by Phil Rivers.
Yeah.
Was.
Now, defense can't get a stop. +3,000 odds right now to make the playoffs, the Indianapolis Colts.
Pretty good.
A lot of things have to happen. One of them is beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are hotter than they've ever been coming in to Lucas Oil, and also motivated because I don't want to say that they're saying that we are talking shit about him, but they're basically saying everybody's seemingly talking shit about him. And they can certainly utilize clips from our particular program to signify that. So maybe we're not good that I am a Colts fan. And maybe these teams are using a lot of motivation from what I'm saying. I haven't even really thought. That'd be very narcissistic of me to think that I matter that much. But in the current world that we're in right now, with bulletin board material and us being considered national media, the things that I say hyping up Colts teams during weeks of games, I think if their coach was to be somebody that pulls clips from national media and shows teams, we could have potentially been motivating some teams. I think there's a chance that maybe we're part of the problem. So I like to say this Jacksonville Jaguars team is a really good team. God, they're so good.
So good.
Trevor Lawrence flying around, looks like a goddamn stallion out there.
Huge
Liam
market.
Cohen's lost so much weight.
Oh, my God. And he knows that it was always wrong. It was always supposed to be Duval.
Yeah.
Shad Khan, this guy, not only best mustache in history, guy created bumpers, saves all our lives. Thank you to him.
Right.
But also, he's a visionary. I mean,
Yeah.
he has been seeing this for a long time, and
Yeah.
they've been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he looked at this, and this is what they envisioned in January. Okay, we're going to do it in September and October in November, and now we're doing it in December. We're going to do it in January. Probably even February.
What?
Whoa.
February?
And then after February, you know what's after February?
What's that?
This is going to last forever.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were mocking it a little bit there in September and October.
Had to.
But
boy,
Not now.
with what they're playing, how they're playing right now, this Jaguars team
Yeah.
team is
Jaguars.
actually unbelievable. A real buzzsaw. I don't think a lot of people want to play them in playoffs. But on that note, I'll take the Colts plus 6.5 at home, of course. Age, who do you like? How do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, on that note, especially hearing, reminiscing over what Shad Khan, how he rallies the troops, I will take the Jacksonville Jaguars.
In the lot house?
Yeah, I am.
think so,
Sorry.
huh?
I think Phil, you know what? I think Phil continues to roll. I love what he's doing, but this Jaguars team is really putting it together at the
What
right
the
time.
fuck happened to our defense? I mean, we lose
They gave
corners.
you took a couple risks, and all of them fucking ate shit is really what happened, unfortunately. But hey, look, got good young pieces still. Just need to figure out that quarterback position. And maybe a couple other pieces on defense. Maybe a couple other pieces on offense, and you're there.
Next year's your year.
We got some tradable parts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're out of picks for a long time.
Long
okay?
time.
Yeah.
We're out of picks for a long time. We don't really have a lot of assets, and we've paid everybody basically. But we got opportunity for other teams to potentially get really good players in their prime to give us, an opportunity to potentially build for the future if that's what we're trying to do, or we like our guys. There's a chance we try to get healthy for next year.
Yeah, I think you guys like your guys. You've always liked your guys, and I think that's one of the things that a lot of Colts fans have issues with. Is I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing we like our guys and then not making the playoffs.
Yeah, what about that guy?
Plus 3,000 real quick. Still got a chip in a chair. Phil Rivers knows that, and he's going to go get it. I can't believe you're taking the Jags minus 6.5 in the Loud House. I thought you knew ball age.
Well, you do got to think they just went into Denver, which is pretty hostile, and they won 41-17 and just got to beat the shit out of one of the best teams in the NFL.
And Phil Rivers is like, hey, I'm throwing it here to the defense.
No.
So-
D. Winters said he just knew what he was doing because he called Orlando earlier. And we talked ad nauseum at the beginning of the show how it feels like they've turned Phillip Rivers' microphone up louder than every other quarterback in the NFL, maybe in the history of quarterbacks, because they know how funny he is. It's like, well, actually, you're giving away our entire fucking thing to the whole world.
That's charming.
AQ walks in the building and goes, I know all of Phil Rivers' checks. And it's like, okay, that's good. He's been in the building 13 days. Now he's got to redo all of his checks. Okay, I'm sure that'll help out. I'm sure everything's good. Age, I don't like what they're doing to us. That's why backs against the wall, chip in a chair, still a chance to make the playoffs. See, here's me adding bulletin board material.
Yeah. Exactly.
A very good Jacksonville Jaguars team loses to the Colts.
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Do I know really anybody on the roster? No.
Phil Rivers.
I know him, yeah. I'm a fan of him.
Boom.
I don't know. Do we know him, really?
I mean, we know him well enough to
I don't think we have a relationship with anybody on the team at this point. Do we?
Tyree. Oh, no, that's Pacers.
Yeah, he doesn't
exactly.
play for the Colts anymore.
Exactly. Daniel Jones, we had a relationship with because he reached out. Fan of the program, which we're appreciative of.
Yeah, Chris Ballard. He's the only one that we do, and feels like maybe because of that, his days might be.
No, it's not. We are not the curse of the Colts.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I do see a lot of people potentially giving us credit for potentially forecasting everything that's kind of happening here. But on that note, I would like it to be known, I'm still a believer.
Pittman.
We kind of know Pittman. I guess.
When you see him, you said what's up. So
Yeah.
That counts.
Super Bowl
boom.
that one time.
Yeah, we know these guys.
Oh,
Hey, Liam, we know more people on your team than we know on Colts team. So we would like to not be used as motivation against Indianapolis Colts. We would like this to not be run to the Jacksonville Jaguars team.
They won't.
Kalen.
Ownership.
Boom.
Bingo.
Pete,
Yes, Pete.
Frog T,
Yep.
training room. Yeah, we're still in there.
Conti.
Stinking.
Conti,
Chris.
Steve, and I don't,
We don't really know Shade.
his name's Shane. Okay, you don't know shite. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't know. All right, let's get to the next one here. Saints, Titans. Shuck. Give me Shuck. I'll take the Saints.
Give me Cam Ward and the Titans on this one.
Wow.
Think they found something. Think they may have found a little something.
I like the juice that they had. I like the energy that they have. I like the vibes that they have. Huge win over the Chiefs. I think the Saints might have found something too. Giants, Raiders. Raiders favored by 1.5. I don't think so. Give me the Giants.
It's a good game.
Who's playing quarterback for the Giants?
Who cares?
Start if they let him.
I want Russ. I want Russ in there.
Hey,
No,
maybe
you don't.
J-Mo.
Or Jameis.
Yeah.
Or all three.
Yeah, at
Side
the
by
same
side.
time.
Yes.
Heisman package.
Yeah, so who do you like?
I like the Giants.
This is for a number 1 pick?
This is,
Yeah.
loser gets the number 1 pick.
No meaningless game could mean more.
Then what we have this weekend.
It should be Sunday Night
Tank
Football.
bowl, baby.
It should be Sunday.
Bruce, how do you feel about the game? Because I heard Coach McCarthy talking to the Giants. If you got 4 ones, you can win a Super Bowl. And if you got a young quarterback in the middle of his development, we would like him to be healthy in the offseason. Really felt like he was talking to the Giants there. And obviously, Giants fan Bruce is like, hey, McCarthy to the Giants really starting to kind of scratch where I itch right here in it all. What are your thoughts on Dart playing or not playing as a Giants fan?
Yeah, there was some chatter about shutting him down, but it was kind of alongside the Joe Burrow chatter where it's like, hey, his competitor, he's got to go out there and play. So they are playing him, but in our play calling, being very protective. He had 6 pass attempts in the first 3 quarters of the game against the Vikings, and we ran the ball 35, 40 times. So while he is playing, it is clear no design runs, and we're not dropping back to pass much, especially if they're coming 0 blitz like Brian Flores was. With all that said, no Brock Bowers kind of handicaps them on their side as well. So it should be an absolute dogfight. Both defenses trying and playing well, and both coaches offensively probably working with what they got and maybe playing a little scared on the Giants side.
AJ, who do you like?
I like the Giants here.
Me too. Eagles, Beals. Beals favored by 1.5 at home. This is, we're talking home field advantage conversation for Buffalo or
Yes.
either of these?
Yeah, Buffalo's still in it. Buffalo, they're a game back, but they could still win the AFC.
Technically could be a home field advantage, so they have a lot to play for. Philadelphia Eagles already won the division. They have a home playoff game.
Yep.
Can they move up the standings in the NFC much?
They could, but no, not a lot needs to happen, but it's not that bad.
And the Bears have the head-to-head tiebreaker against them because they beat them. So
So the Eagles not much here.
no.
Bills a lot.
Yeah.
Bills a lot.
Limited participation for Josh Allen and Bills walkthrough on Wednesday. New addition not participating is tight end Dawson Knox with a knee. Walkthrough, limited. What's that mean? He didn't walk through all the plays?
Yeah.
What's a walkthrough limited mean?
I think it means if they would have a normal practice, he would have been limited in a normal full
Oh,
practice.
yeah. We were told that they have to project if it was a full day what it would have been. Is this G-Day, Christmas Eve, late in the season, maybe? Or is this actual issue? We shall see. At this moment, who are you taking? How are you taking it, AJ?
I'm taking the Buffalo Bills at home at -1.5.
Me as well. And then Bears, Niners, Sunday Night Football. Niners favored by 3. That's a good football team.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched them live. That's a good football team. And on the flip side, Chicago Bears. That's a good, tough football team. Sure. This is a great Sunday Night Football game. We're pumped and excited about it. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if George Kittle is going to play how he is doing, but either way, I am taking the 49ers on this one.
Me as well. I would take the Niners favored by 3. And remember, the Niners can still get the number 1 seed in the NFC if they win out. So there's a lot to play. Not that the Bears don't have a lot to play for, but the Niners can literally have a home game all the way to Super Bowl and through Super Bowl if they win out. So a lot on the line for Brock Purdy, who was dealing on Monday night, fresh off of 5 touchdowns.
Man, Brock Purdy, I know Brute was BA saying, "Phew," doing a little how his ball kind of, throws a 2 or 3 ball, as you hear these guys talk about on TV. But, yeah, his anticipation is what sets him apart. I think he's awesome.
Yeah, and that thing's,
Yeah.
He knows.
Deadly accurate.
He's playing
Very, very accurate.
Battleship. You know when you sit on, the game Battleship where you're saying
Oh, yeah.
C7 or whatever? That is literally what he's doing. He's launching it over the thing. You can't see where it is, and it's just hitting exactly where he needs it to go. It is, you're watching a master at work whenever you're watching him live. And now, granted, was that the Colts defense?
No.
partially.
They didn't fucking punt Thomas Morstead's last Monday Night Football game.
Yeah.
Potentially last Monday Night Football game.
I messed up.
0 punts. His whole family was in. Everybody was in town.
It was a good game for him.
Is Brock a bad teammate?
He held a lot of perfect extra points.
Perfect. And that fucking guy almost hit from 64.
Yeah. Ed Pinheiro.
I didn't know
Big
he
Ed.
could do that. I saw Ed walk out on
He can, actually.
It was 64-yarder. And I was like, there's no way this fucking – let's get a returner back. Let's go ahead and try to steal one here. Eddie Piñeiro's going to hit from 64. The record was 63 just like 10 years ago. Eddie Piñeiro, not known for a big leg, obviously incredibly accurate. He lines up from 64. This guy almost makes it. It's an inch away from going through.
So close.
We didn't have a returner back there. Okay.
Must not like their guys back
Let's get to a break. Shut up.
Yeah. That's the only position.
It's not how we're going to Christmas, okay? They knew Eddie had it. And I'm impressed by Eddie. That was a great kick. Just like Groupie hitting from 60.
Incredible.
In Seattle, it's like, I did not know that was possible. I made eye contact with him. I was like, 60. And he gave me one of these. I was like, all right. This little guy's got moxie. Kickoff, he fucking full send. Body in air.
I saw that actually.
You see a little body floating through.
Sicko.
And he fucking got tossed around. And then he fucking got up and then jogged off to the sideline.
All right.
This guy runs sprints too to keep warm on the side.
Love it.
And you just watch him. It's like, I fucking love this guy's moxie. I really do. Because he's doing more than most kickers. But also, it is very obvious that he's the smallest guy on the football. Maybe in the history of football. He might be the smallest guy to ever be on an NFL football field. Like, for real. You see him out there, and it's like, holy fuck, this guy's small. And then he murders the ball. I have no idea how he's a marvel. Blake Grupe is a marvel in my eyes, and we're lucky we have him. And hopefully he'll be around for the long haul. But, boy, what does the Colts look like for the long haul? What does life look like for the long haul? We have no idea. All we have is this moment and today. We have no idea what tomorrow's going to bring, so let's try to enjoy it all. It's the holidays, obviously Christmas Eve. Let's go ahead and have great conversations. Let's go ahead and be thankful for what we have. Let's go ahead and bury maybe the hatchet with some people.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
And on that note, let's cut off some anchors. New year, new you, right around the corner. Somebody sucks, go ahead and get them out of your life. Don't feel bad. You got to look in the mirror every single day and say, is this life worth living? It should be. Because it's a beautiful thing to be alive in general. Merry Christmas to you all. We can't thank you enough for allowing us to do this for a living. AJ, great work.
Thank you. Great work, boys. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Christmas.
Shout out to Sam, fiddle player.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, great job.
Great job. All right, we love you all. Thank you all. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your families. Enjoy ball, and we'll see you on Monday. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice might change your life. We're in this thing together. Team on me, team on three. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Team.
Goodbye.